Now, having secure digital safety is as important as locking your car or even the front door of your house to keep unwanted strangers and criminals out. And in the digital age of cyber hacking and cyberbullying, the importance of security is essential in creating a better and safer internet. Now, this morning we're joined by creative parenting expert Nikki to talk to us about the importance of digital security and how this can help protect yourself and your reputation in a digital world. Something that's, of course, very important for our children because, you don't want them to run into any kinds of trouble that could, have long-lasting effects.
Well, the thing is, Kat, that in the real world, we would teach them how to be safe. So exactly the same applies in the digital world. We do have a responsibility to make sure that they know what's out there and they know what's at stake.
Yeah. So from what age do you start doing this?
Well, here's a big question. By the age of 11, children are already posting naked selfies. So that means that from the time your child gets their first cell phone, and today we're seeing children by 8, 9 years of age getting their first cell phone. And when I ask my young audiences how many of them have internet-linked cell phones, at least half the hands go up at age 8, 9, 10. So if your child has an internet-linked phone, they need to learn how to protect themselves, how to take the right actions so that they do not become a target online.
I mean, let's talk about that because these are some of the very real dangers that can happen. I've watched, shows where, kind of just highlighting these dangers. A stranger made a call to a child and said, "Hey, come outside quickly. I want to show you something." And before you knew it, boom, child could possibly have been kidnapped. But what are some of the real dangers out there?
So things like phone jacking. So if the child doesn't have a password to protect their phone, anybody can pick it up and they can send rude messages to their entire address book. Or they could use that device to download porn and do things that your child maybe would never do on their phone. Click jacking. That's clicking through links in emails, clicking through links in posts on Facebook, on social media. So kids often click on those links that say, funniest video ever. And by doing so, they are giving hackers absolute carte blanche into their profile, their passwords, everything about them. And they just don't realize this. It's just like, this is just a fun thing to do. Posting naked selfies, of course, is a big, big danger. Because although they're posting them often on instant messaging systems like Snapchat, which say they self-destruct, so those messages disappear after 8 seconds, the terms and conditions actually say that Snapchat owns everything that has been posted.
Wow.
And they can use it for advertising purposes, to sell it on to third parties. So be very careful what it is that you're sharing and posting. And then, of course, just this whole social engineering hacking is becoming much bigger. Because we have 6 billion cell phones on the planet, they're increasingly going mobile, which means that stranger danger in the real world, it's actually easier for strangers to connect in the online world than it is in the real world. So kids need to be very, very aware of that.
That's incredible. Wow, some very enlightening stuff there from Nikki. Thank you very much. We'll carry on with this topic a little bit later on. We're talking about developing a safer internet for our children out there by educating them about the dangers of things like cyberbullying and cyber hacking. In fact, let us know your thoughts on our Expresso Morning Show SABC3 Facebook page.